for the sprint race at France. 5 red lights. That's out and away we go. And it's a decent start from Jack Aitken, Mick Schumacher. Good too. And then you can see Boccolacci there and Dylan getting swapped by Zoe. And now Marie-Antoine Hubert's going to try and go around the outside. But it so far all good right now, as it's going to be side by side there between Dylan and Zoe going down into the braking zone. This is where he made contact on the first lap and kind of crashed on the feature race, but not in the sprint race. But Zoe had a look down the inside there. There was a bit of contact, but Boccolacci is still in front of Dylan. Still in front right now and leading the way then is Jack Aitken. Jack Aitken leading the way then from Mick Schumacher. Then behind is Boccolacci, and then in 4th place Dylan, and 5th place Zoe at the moment. What an exciting start that one. As riding on board with Dylan, you can see that Dylan has kind of fallen away from the pack in front as he goes a bit wide into the first turn. And then he goes a bit wide again. So now we're going to go on board. Oh, and Dylan locks up. Dylan locks up, and that makes him go to the escape road, and he's got to take it nice and steady. And he comes out behind Hubert, and then he has to slow down and goes wide, and then comes back on circuit and hits Zoe. Zoe's round. Zoe has had a bit of an incident. There's more yellow flags, and it's Boccolacci. Boccolacci out of this race. What? That's been an exciting lap, and there's a big bundle of cars. You can see quite a big bundle of cars here. One of the Carlin drivers, I think, leading this train. Nicholas Latifi is not leading this train, but he's in second place in the train right now. That was quite. As soon as Dylan made that mistake, it all just kicked off. Jack Aitken then leads this race from Mick Schumacher. Following behind now is Antoine Hubert. But Mick Schumacher in DRS range. Then there's a yellow flag. But as we know, it's been quite poor then from Zoe. Zoe right at the back at the moment. From that contact with Dylan, is going to go back to see what the heck that yellow flag was. Oh, it's Zoe! It's Zoe with an engine failure to add to more of his woes this race. He's going to be out of this race from having contact with Dylan, and he is out of this race. As I've just noticed, the top 3 are all on soft tyres. So now these guys have got to come into the pits. And yes, that is Aitken peeling off into the pits. Also with Mick Schumacher, but Antoine Hubert stays out for another lap. And in come the 2 cars as the Campos Racing team, doing a good stop there. Not as fast as the Formula 1 pit stops we see. And then Nicholas Latifi there, still in that train. Now we're going to be with Dylan. This will put Dylan in second place, but he needs to keep up this pace, because you could tell he was falling back a bit, but I think it's just because he was on the hards and they were on the soft. So let's see what happens for the rest of this race. I was leading this race now is Antoine Hubert, who was leading it last race, but now is in second. He led it for a bit, battling with Dylan, and he comes in. Antoine Hubert into the pit, so that means Dylan leading them. So this will mean Dylan leading, as we're now going to go on board. We can see there, we can't, or can we see, yes, no, we cannot see Hubert in the pit lane. So Dylan leads then. I bet you Dylan didn't think he would be leading this race, but he is. He's leading this race again. I was seeing a replay from something that happened to Callum Ilott. So here we go, he's trying to make the move. Oh, that was a weird wobble, but I think he just completely lost the rear end there. That was just a complete, utter, just slide there. As you can see here, this was the off-board shot, but oh yeah, just no way avoiding that. Just couldn't avoid that whatsoever. On board with Nicholas Latifi. Is he going to have a go on Matsushita? No, he doesn't going to turn one, but Matsushita does lock up. Let's see, can he make a run down into turn 3? One of the heavy braking zones on the track? No, he cannot make a run down to turn 3. Now, second time running, will Latifi, try and get in front of Matsushita? He's going to get the run again. Matsushita goes defensive. Just not quite, but then Matsushita locks up. Down the inside goes Nicholas Latifi, and he's through ahead of Matsushita. We are then near the end of this race, and what a race it's been. I mean, Dylan knew that this wasn't one of the strongest tracks. He didn't think he would come here and dominate like he did in Monaco, nor did he think he would win any races in Monaco. After that, feature races wouldn't win any races, but as he comes round the final turn, Dylan wins the feature race here at the French Grand Prix, and what a race that was. Dylan win there for Dylan, who is now, as you can see, him getting out of the car, and for the 4th time on the top step of the podium this season, a 4th-time winner this season. What a race that was from the Prem team. It didn't look like Dylan would win it from the start, but he has come through to win. You can see there Nick de Vries in 5th. I bet you at the start Prema thought it was all over for the championship because Dylan made that mistake. But here we are, looking back on his brilliant race, and you can see there Dylan taking the top step of the podium. That 4th time in F2. As here we are, then that was a result of your sprint race and the feature race uploaded yesterday. Dylan then, who was 5th on the grid, he had a crash at the start, and then he even had a few incidents today. But here we are then, here are the driver standings. Dylan 58 points clear now of Antoine Hubert. Now Matsushita moves into 3rd place, and Jack Aitken into 4th, down to 4th, and Boccolacci losing some positions as well, and Callum in P6. And here are the team standings then. Prema lead the way by 40 points over Campos Racing. Then come BMW Arden, just quite far back. They need to try and do something quite impressive. But Prema almost at the 200 point mark. And we'll see you next time.